Okay, let's move on. Let's pull one from the Shaman's Dream and see what we have this morning. So our other one was about assimilating life experiences. Are we going to assimilate them, give them value, get wisdom from it, or are we going to try to be in denial and fight against it? Which just means we'll have to go through it again until we get the message. Okay. Better try to get the message the first time and learn from the life experiences that come our way, become resilient, stay grounded, and go forward. Okay, so our second one is Heart Home Compassion. Heart Home Compassion. Okay, let's see what it says about staying in the heart and having compassion. You know, that it's not only compassion for others, but compassion for ourselves as well as we're going through the journey. Okay. Some people are really hard on themselves, and especially if they have like a lower self-esteem, then they really get hard on themselves. If they've been raised by somebody that's overly critical, then that's something that it takes time to learn to have a little more compassion for oneself. Okay, yeah. So that looks like what that's going to be about today, when one feels bound up, okay? And we can feel bound up by how we were raised, our past experiences, and just become overly critical of ourselves, because if you're used to hearing that, you know, then that will continue to play like a tape. That there will be this critical voice that goes in the background. Enchanted. Yeah, if you're not seeing clearly, then you're enchanted. Enchanted just means that you're believing some fairy tale. Now, it could be Grimm's fairy tale. Doesn't mean that it's always something sweet and lovely, okay? It just means that you're believing something that's not based in reality. It's not genuine. And so if you feel bound up by that, sometimes you need to have a little more compassion, a little easier going for yourself than maybe you've been. Get off the critical train, okay? So what we have for the challenge is the seeds, the potential. So that again goes with it. Did you come from a family that was overly critical? The challenge, what are you devoted to? Okay, what's running in the mind? Is it something positive? You know, are you planting something that's got a positive little sprout that can grow? Now, for it to grow, again, you got to have deep roots. It takes a lot of things to allow this to grow. So what is it you're devoted to? Are you devoted to, you know, saying, I can do this, I can move through this, or is it this feeling of failure? Okay, where are you in your life? Do you see this potential? The challenge is potential. If you can't see potential in yourself, then it's not going to grow. You have to be able to see that you have potential and be devoted to that. Okay, continue to put that out there, that yes, you can move forward, you can do things, whatever it is, you can do it. And you need to let go of this bondage that one has themselves with these false belief systems. Okay, going forward, night. Yeah, again, it makes sense because you have to challenge the dark things. Gratitude. Part of doing that, coming out of that, is having gratitude rather than fighting against things, rather than being in negative space. Okay, always downplaying whatever is happening, in your life, downplaying or putting it down. If you come from a place, and it was always said, no matter what you did, it wasn't good enough. Okay? No matter what you did, it's not good enough. So, again, you have to challenge that and say, that's not true. If you're doing the best you can do, you're doing the best you can do. And you honor that, okay, and free yourself up and have some compassion for yourself. You don't need to continue to run the old tapes of where you've had somebody that maybe you lived with growing up, or people that you were supposedly friends, that you were around, that were overly critical of you always. And so, again, have some compassion, lighten up, you do the best you can do, and have some compassion for yourself, and open the doors to potential and say, I can do this, okay? I have the potential, and I'm going to go forward. And again, just lightening up on yourself and challenge these belief systems of negativity and failure, defeat, those types of things. Time to let them go and say, maybe somebody else didn't have any faith in me or didn't raise me to have faith in myself. And you've taken on that overly critical attitude. And it's time to say, you know what? I'm going forward. I don't have to believe that. I do have potential. Okay? I need to assimilate my life experience, get the best I can from it, learn from it, go forward, have some compassion for oneself, okay, and make the best of the life experience that we can do. That's what we're here for. This is a school, okay? We're here to learn. We're here to experience, okay? So let's make the best use of the time while we're here in going forward in our lives, okay? So much love and light. Thanks for spending time with me, and I'll see you online.